Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Line drive to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Striding into the box, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Franklin Gutierrez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. Aaron Hicks comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Lays off 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Three one is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. He's set, and the pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Heading out toward shallow right. After it is Martin. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Mark Teixeira will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those.
Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Marte. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he's safe.
Batting fourth, third baseman,
Alex Rodriguez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hot shot to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Robinson Cano makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And the pitch on 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. Settling in now, Noriaoki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a ball lined towards center field. And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit. Adam Lind takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Ellsbury. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Ayuniya. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Ayuniya. Runner going a second time. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No score here as we play inning number 2. He'll try it one more time for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Gene Segura will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Marte gloves it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Starlin Castro steps into the box.
The shortstop, Starlin Castro.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Tap fouled at home plate. Now a snap move over to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Cano for 1. On to Lind, but it's not in time, and they'll just settle for 1. Brett Gardner is ready for his first AB here in this one. Chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Scooped up, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Jacoby Ellsbury set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Brian McCann gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ketel Marte is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The right fielder, number 12.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Gardner. He's there and records the first down. Starling Marte will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there to take it is A-Rod for out number 2. Franklin Gutierrez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. On the ground to third. He's got it. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag. Aaron Hicks digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Aoki is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. 1 out here in the Yankees' third inning. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Into the seats, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Ayuniya is up with it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting,
First baseman Mark Teixeira is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Ready on 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Robinson Cano is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Gardner's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Nori Aoki. He singled his last time up.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting,
Adam Lind is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And that retires the side. Alex Rodriguez is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. This is line to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Gene Segura, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. This is skied into short left center. Aoki is under it. 1 out. Starlin Castro steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. Brett Gardner steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Chris Ayuniya heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A little tapper. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ketel Marte is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. At the plate, Leonis Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Runners going. Pitch is high. The throw in time at second, and McCann has nailed him trying to take second base. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Starling Marte steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Up next for
Riding in once again, Brian McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. 2-2 is a changeup that misses, 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Aaron Hicks will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string. Carlos Beltran will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And another snap throw to the bag. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Rounding third now is Hicks. Now the relay home. And he is in there. Mark Teixeira will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Kyle Seager will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. Franklin Gutierrez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. High and deep to right center field. Ellsbury going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So striding in, Robinson Cano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget.
A leap there by Ellsbury, but he grabs nothing but air. It's a home run.
The left fielder, number 8. Nori Aoki.
A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting,
Adam Lind will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Right side and right into the shift. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. The cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez, will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. In the air now, out to left. Moving under it, Aoki. And that's the first out of the inning. Gene Segura will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Gene Segura.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, digging for two now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Starlin Castro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Trying to hold the lead. Lines softly toward the hole. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Segura around third, heading for the plate. Ayuniya puts down the tag. He is out at home plate. Brett Gardner will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he's safe. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded to the right. The tag, and he is out. Chris Ayuniya will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Ketel Marte steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits. 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Leonis Martin will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Dylan Betances will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Dylan Betances.
Grounded softly to the right. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting.
Starling Marte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Gets a small piece near the plate. He takes it to the plate. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Franklin Gutierrez stands in, looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here. Seth Smith will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big.
Number 7.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Seager with the bare hand. He beat it out.
Good effort, though.
Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first. Quick check on that tying run at first. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Aoki arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Aaron Hicks. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Aoki. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners,
Charlie Furbush will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. To short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Mark Teixeira will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
That evens it up 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Nori Aoki digs in now after lining out in his last try. And this is going to be a foul ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And he knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Adam Lind stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit at third. Seager has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Starlin Castro will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Chris Iannetta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Steve Clevenger will pinch hit here, and he's the potential.
Number 32, Steve Clevenger.
And that's too high, ball 2. Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Betances set on his way with the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 1 away. Leonis Martin comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out, number 2.
Center fielder number 6.
Starling Marte steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. Well, they let him swing away 3-0, but he can't catch up to the slider. 3-1.
And that's the swing you're going to take on 3-0? Really?
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
Victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.